Sean Vendy from England taking on Arjun and Kapila from India. Oh, this is what the draw looks like for the men's doubles. All the usual suspects still in there, but up at the top it's Lane and Vendy. Arjun Kapila taking on either Lang Wei Kang and Wang Chang or Man and T from Malaysia. Both been in good form recently. Chiasso, Fikri Maulana, we'll be watching that a little bit later on. And as I said, a lot of action still to evolve in that draw. Oh, here they come. And I know it's only the second round. You can't really talk about charges and campaigns so far, but what Ben Lane and Sean Vendy did in the first round is already remarkable. Looking at their record, well, it's perfectly set up, 1-1. Last meeting in 2021. Arjun Kapila won that. But not only did Vendy and Lane take out world number ones Alfian and Ardianto in round one, it's also not the first time that they've done that. If you remember the Thailand Open just now, they were actually 2 points away from ousting the eventual champions Liang and Wang. In a very rich vein of form. 25-year-old Ben Lane, born in Kingston, from a family of badminton players. In fact, if I'm right, I think his mother was a women's singles champion. I will check on that and get that back to you. Currently ranked 13 with Sean Vendy, but I said very rich vein of form. And there's Sean Vendy, born in Scotland at Kirkwall. Well, we all know, I think the world knows, how fanatical English sports fans are and how much they would love to have England also starting to gun for the big titles here in the badminton world. And there you go, have a look at that. Alfian and Ardianto, they haven't been in the best of form recently, it's true, but 21-15, 21-18 in 42 minutes, that takes some doing. I think if they can make the quarterfinals here, which would of course be their first quarterfinal, and that would really cause some headlines. Arjun, 26 years old, born in Kochi in India. Ranked 23, has been as high as 19 with Kapila. That was last year. There he is, 23 years old.
Ready to play.
Born in Ludhiana, India. Both very much the second men's doubles team to come out of India, of course. But that's the big news in the men's doubles. Satwig and Rankireddy already ousted. That's what Arjun and Kapila did. Corvée and Labar, 21-16. 4 straight games, basically. Flawless so far for them. So our umpire and service judge for this one. And Kyo in the umpire chair and Saikat in the service judge position. And I was right, Suzanne Lewis Lane won the women's singles title at the national championships in 1993 and 1994. And in fact, his older brother Alex also represented England in badminton and won the men's singles at the 2017 national championships. So, good pedigree of badminton there.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ben Lane and Sean Vendy, England. And on my left, Arjun and Kapila, India. Ben Lane to serve to Kapila. The ball. Play.
Good early point for Lane and Vendy. They were bronze medalists at the Swiss Open. That's their big result from this year. They'd love to up that, of course, if they could. So actually, this is their second quarterfinal that they're looking for. They made the semis at the Swiss. For Arjun and Kapila, it's also their second quarterfinal they're looking for after being quarterfinalists at the Orléans Masters in France.
Service over. 2-1.
Quick points happening here, and after watching a couple of really tactical women's singles matches, it's always a bit of a changeover to get into this fast, furious and frenetic men's doubles pattern of play.
Service over. 3-2.
But Lane and Vendy just edging ahead right now. Well, that looked like it may have been shading out. It's good coverage from Lane and Vendy.
4-2.
That was opportunistic from Kapila.
Service over.
He moved up to the #1 team for a bit last year. So I think it was Chirag Shetty that was injured. In fact, it may have been Rangredi, but he stepped in. But this very much his coupling up here with Arjun.
5-3.
Nice from Lane, patrolling that net, found the space at front court. Keeping a good 3-point buffer here. Oh, they were caught a bit flat there, Lane and Vendy. It's just Kapila marauding ahead. All in all, they did quite well.
Service over. 4-6.
Back return from Lane, good enough. Win control of that point.
Service over. 7-5.
Vendy moving up nicely just to cover. They're doing everything they can to maintain this lead as Arjun and Kapila have started firing. That was almost a great kill.
Service over.
right down the middle.
7-0.
I think. It was long. Good idea, though. That's what I meant about Arjun and Kapila really starting to fire.
8-7.
Pretty much off the serve. They're off their marks and moving towards the net, looking for those kills. All drop shots. Taking the lead for the first time here.
Service over. 8-0.
Really getting behind this run. 10-8. Love to get into that mid-game interval ahead. And that's gone out, and they've done it. 11-8. Solid stuff from the Englishman.
Continue. 20 seconds. Continue. 20 seconds. Press on coach.
So back on court. Very evenly matched. Right now it's Lane and Vendy just edging ahead. Because they're so evenly matched, this first game is going to be a very welcome addition to both of their campaigns if they can secure it.
11.
Again, just those first 3 shots so important in men's doubles. If you can control those, you've got a pretty good chance of controlling the point as a whole. Double take from Vendy. I don't know how he managed to do that and still get the point.
Service over.
I'll let that be a warning to him. I think it was Sean Vendy being in the way that stopped the big kill coming in from Kapila. Lucky. Oh, that was so big. Got that lift early in that point. 13-10.
13-10.
Well owned at the net by Ben Lane immediately off serving. He was in a half crouch and defending. Biggest lead for them, 14-10. Oh, well. Sometimes the net just helps you out.
Yeah, keep it. 15, 10.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They look like they're having a much more comfortable ride of it than the match they played against Alfie and Ardianto. But in their own words, they've been playing very, very well. They've got great communication, best of friends, on court and off.
11, 15.
What a time for a service error
16,
for Arjun and Kapila.
11.
Again, great serve from Vendy.
17, 11. Out.
Just a little bit too slick.
Service over.
Well, that was definitely a good service for
12,
Lane and Vendy.
17.
5 points ahead. 4 points needed. Oh, it's a great shot. Ben Lane has been instrumental
18.
in that front court department. Look at this push. It's nice from Kapila. Lane again on the front net. That's a little bit too deep. Oh, no way.
Kapila challenge code.
Well, I'm not surprised the challenge came in. That looked 50-50, but Lane and Vendy are already celebrating that point. That was a shocking, shocking point if they really did plan that. Oh, had to be out, didn't it? I mean, there are certain laws of physics, drift or no drift, that have to be adhered to.
Service over.
That's the laws of the universe, unfortunately. So 13-18. But for a second, that really did look like
13, 18.
it was just a shot
Tie.
of pure glory. Now, last chance saloon you feel for Arjun and Kapila in this game. Vendy this time.
Service over. 19.
Dominating that front court. Too many errors coming in from
20.
Arjun and Kapila as well, and that's why they have 7 game points on serve. Versatile pair. That didn't go quite according to plan, and they have a buffer here. I just get the feeling, as I said, that if Vendy and Lane can secure this first game, then it really is
14.
going to be open season for them in the second. Will of course be playing in the slightly more difficult side of the court, but really in men's doubles, well, the game's so fast, it's so net orientated at times as well, that so much power and downward angles that drift really isn't that significant a factor. It's big. And that's wide. So 21-15, and Ben Lane and Sean Vendy
First game won by Ben
mean
Lane
business here.
and Sean Vendy. 21-15.
just means you just keep getting a lift. They have got to step up the court to take the net and to get a little drive and bounce on. We've got to be up there. Yeah. And matching that. We can be higher up back. Just the ends on this side as well. Yeah, we're getting better with your back, but remember this is the side they like. Yeah. They like playing across. Yeah. So then you go up the line, which is when he jumps around the head. So we've got to keep in the net so we can turn back to centre. Yeah.
Call 2, 20 seconds. Call 2, 20 seconds.
So back on court for the players. Great Matthias Boa, of course, in charge of Indian doubles. And with no Satwig and Frank Reddy and Shetty to advise anymore. They were taken out by Koga and Saito in 3 games in the first round.
Level.
Tight though, that was a good match for them. But Arjun and Kapila now flying the flag for India here at the Singapore Open 2023.
Service over. 1, look.
And if they want to progress any further, then this is a must-win game. And that's as simple as that.
Service over. 3, 2, look. Service over. 1, 2.
Good start for Arjun and Kapila.
3, 1. Service vocal. Too high.
Get the serve back as that serve deemed too high.
2, 3. Service over. 4, 2.
Getting so quick at the net.
5, 2.
And again, it falls to weight of the Indian pair. Vendy this time. Well, they've just been taking control of that third shot. Arjun and Kapila. Very short rallies for them. 6-2 up, though, is all they care about. All confusion. Still a little bit of positional work on this side of the court to be done for Lane and Vendy. Absolutely out of position there. Could have picked anywhere at the back court. Look at that. But in the end, it was a pretty decent shot into the corner and wins the point. A good 5-point lead here in the second game. And I think might be a little bit of a knock on the hand for Ben Lane. Wrist by the looks of it. Nothing too serious, thankfully. Really have to say that when it comes to badminton injuries. As I think we've seen, all of us, a complete spectrum of injuries. Most recent one, of course, being to Christian Adinata a couple of events back. Wish the best for Christian, and of course to Victor Axelsen, still recovering from his hamstring. Withdrew from this tournament.
Service over.
I think everyone waiting for him to come back. So 3-7, a chance for Lane and Vendy to cut into this lead. Oh, just snatched at it, Ben Lane.
Service over. 8-2.
Sometimes can be so difficult when you're moving forward to gauge exactly where you want to put that. It's gone wide too, so they're not having any luck on this side of the court. Well,
Vendy challenge code out.
I thought that was a challenge. Left arm is challenge. Right arm is medical attention. Right arm went up first. And now it is in fact a challenge. Strange. Challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 9-2. Try. Service focal. Too high. Yep, too high.
Again, the service too high.
4-9.
Nicely pounced on
Service
by
over.
Arjun.
10-4. Sorry, I cannot see. Unsighted.
Well, the match just a bit stuttery now in terms of its pattern of play. Not really getting into rallies at all. Last few points, peppered with challenges as we are right now. And as I said, none of that's going to matter to Arjun and Kapila that are fighting to get back into this match.
Out. Service over. 5-10.
Mistake there from Kapila.
6-10.
That's tricky from Arjun, who's holding court and front court. Great work from Ben Lane. Really settle this point down. He deserves to win it with all the work that he's done. again, wonderful recovery, but in the end, it's Arjun that powers through. But that was great stuff from Ben Lane. They really were facing quite the barrage. That's the interval, 11-6. And Arjun Kapila, something good to report to their coach, Matthias Bauer.
Call 2, 20 seconds. Call 2, 20 seconds. Press some close. Return to your chair. Coach.
Well, we're not that far behind. Still make a shout for the second game and, of course, the match. It really all depends on what these boys in yellow can do.
Try. Service over.
I'll take that
7,
for starters.
11.
Big from Kapila. Arjun, point on top. And again,
8,
nets.
11.
English pair closing up.
Service over. 12, 8.
Well, that was an important point for the Indian pair to win, just to break up that mini run that Lane and Vendy were having.
Service over. 9, 13.
Well, you know, there's so many things that you need to be a successful doubles partnership. Not just reflexes and speed. You need that sense of awareness. You need that defensive understanding as well. And we've seen Lane and Vendy on a couple of occasions drop that defensive thinking, as they're just so enthusiastic for the point. But in all the other areas, they really have been pushing themselves. And it wouldn't be surprising if they could level it up here. Just wide for Ben Lane, who's been very, very impressive.
Service over. 14, 10.
Well, I'll tell you, 4 people that will definitely be now keeping an eye on this match, and those are the opponents that they would meet in the quarterfinals. Liang and Wang, Man and T have just walked in. I think they're going to be taking up residence on one of these other courts soon. I'm sure they're going to be watching this match. Comeback continues for Lane and Vendy in the second game. Again, great defense from Ben Lane. Moves forward. So intent on firing into the corner. Did enough. Well, this is an important few points for Lane Vendy. They get 2 or 3 even off this serve, that would be very welcome. It's good from Vendy. He's got the lift. And Lane gets the kill. That's what it's all about. It's about forcing that lift as soon as you can. As soon as it comes up too high, which is there, get on it. Put the work in. If the first one doesn't get them, the second one should. 1 point back now.
Okay, thank you. Wait. Don't get too close. Let's go. 13, 14.
Oh, it's good rotation for a second. That looked absolutely perfect. Just lost it. That was a great half rotation from them, and it just failed.
Okay, thank you. Service over. 15, 13.
15-13. Arjun and Kapila get 2 points off this serve. They might just have this second game in the bag. Oh, that's wonderful from Ben Lane again.
Service over.
Very flat. And the angle on it was just right.
14, 15.
What a time for a mistake. They've tied it up.
15. Oh.
Arjun has to pull those in.
Service over. 16, 15.
Let's go, discipline again, boys. Come on.
The Indians on the attack. Good rotation from Lane and Vendy. Oh, again, it's that wonderful awareness from Ben Lane. He sees the opportunity. That's such an important skill. Men's doubles and mixed doubles with their more fixed positions. For the male and female player, they really only have to look at that area of it, but men's doubles and women's doubles these days, it's all about defending that entire court. You've got players like Kim Won-ho, for example, or just got some really, really interesting cross-court angles. Ben Lane has proven that he can see those angles and, more importantly, translate them into the right shot. 16 all on serve. Never a better opportunity for the English pair to try and close out this second game and the match. That's great. Arjun Kapila.
Service over. 17, 16.
Secrets and plans always afoot on both sides of the net. Very high. Not surprised to see that coming down. Good sting in the tail from Ben Lane.
Service over.
Well, this second game turning into a bit of a grandstand spectacle finish. Good play, both sides. Well, for me, that was rally of the match. Kapila's, it was Arjun in the end, actually, with too much on that. But what a developed rally that was. Had a net phase, had a backcourt phase. 36 shots. Being asked to get on court, just a bit of an update in terms of the men's doubles draw. Hoki and Kobayashi have made it through in court 1 over Gideon and Sukamulio. Not really surprising the form that Hoki and Kobayashi are in right now. But back to this game, and it is all hands on deck for Arjun and Kapila. This serve has to work for them.
Service over.
I think it's safe to agree that that didn't. Now, the same applies to Lane and Vendy. Doesn't have to work for them, being one game up, but it'd be great if it did. That was a good plan. Kapila forced a lift. There's conversation between both pairs. Kapila's not happy. Well, they did well in that point. They forced a lift early. They got on it. Looking at it again, that was the lift. And then the power starts coming in. Vendy with the smart leave. And I think Kapila was grieved about the serve, but of course that point progressed way past that. So tough times. But a good point there, 19 all.
Service over. 19 all.
Delayed take from Lane. He's all over that corner. And with that, they have one slender, lonesome match point. Wow. Not played. Oh, that was great from Lane. And they've done it. That was fantastic from Ben Lane, that reaction. 21-19. They only had one match point, but they made it work. 41 minutes. And on they go. Now, I said earlier that as we look at the last point, look at that return from Ben Lane. Flat, instinctive, with enough on it. And I did say earlier that after round one, you couldn't really call it a charge. Well, after round two, you definitely can. And they are on to their second quarterfinal of the 2023 season.
And Sean Vendy, 21-15.
There's confirmation of it. 21-15, 21-19, 41 minutes. Lane and Vendy charge on. So here on court two, as we progress through these round of 16 matches, it's been straight games all the way so far. Will it continue? Arjun Souyik in the men's doubles against Fikri and Maulana. And looking at the doubles draw, well, that was a great win for Lane and Vendy. As you can see who they're going to be up against in the top half of the draw. In the bottom half, well, it could be an all-Indonesian quarter-final. Fikri Maulana against Karnando and Martin, the defending champions. But let's find out what Arjun Souyik have to say about that.